Welcome to Thunder Lakes. I'm Mikey, your friendly neighborhood bow tech, and today we have the Thunder Tech Talk. Today, what we're going to look at is some fairly budget-minded handheld releases. We've got the Pantera from 30-06, which is a very feature-laden release that has a lot of cool stuff. We'll go over that. And then we have the Spot Hog Whippersnapper. This one happens to be the 4-finger. Personally, I like the 3-finger better, but essentially same release, just where you want to cut it off at the end. Today, handheld releases range anywhere in price. I mean, you can find them for around, 50, 60 bucks on Amazon, all the way up to, how much ever you really want to spend. I know a lot of my friends, a lot of the guys in the industry, they're shooting $350, $400 handhelds. They got a lot of great features. They do a lot of great things. Are they really worth it? Are they really worth it to the average guy? And I'm not really there. I don't shoot that expensive of a release. There's a lot of key features that I demand from the release that I'm going to use. I think there's a lot to be said for some of these other ones that are more reasonably priced, more budget friendly, more for the masses than necessarily, a $350, $400 release. First up is the 30-06 Pantera. Really like this little release. It's very simple. It's very clean. It has a ton of features for something in the under $100 price range. Like I said, I'm a 3-finger guy. I like 3 fingers on it. I got pretty beefy mitts and I can still get my hand in here comfortably. Worked with these with customers that definitely didn't have nearly the size of hands that I do, and they're still very comfortable in their hand. One of the easy features to talk about is it comes with an extra piece. So if you are a 4-finger person, you got that. Throw the screw in. Guys with beefy hands shouldn't deal with small screws. Put the screw in, lock it down. And actually there's 2. I'm gonna put 1 in just to save time. 4-finger, still very comfortable in hand. This is a double sear design. So push that button to set it and lock it, and then the thumb trigger sets it off. Full adjustment on the thumb trigger. You got a range of travel both up and down and on angle. You can set your tension and you can set your travel here. A ton of features. It actually even comes with an extra spring if you need even more tension travel. That's pretty cool. One of the things I do like about it that you see on some of the higher end, some friends of mine are shooting stands. You notice like the jaw opens from the top and they're like, oh, that's kind of backwards. Well, there's a reason for that. If your D-loop's tied on, you have an angle because it's coming off of one side of the string going up the other if your D-loop's tied on right. So with that, with the smaller part of the sear being on the top, when you rotate around and find your home with it, it puts less torque on the string, which is less torque on the arrow. Torque's a bad thing. You get a cleaner shot. This one has another nice little feature. It's got this little D-loop loop on the back. Just take some material, like if you wanted a wrist sling or something that you could tie it around your wrist and have a bright color, so if you were to drop it in the woods, you could actually find it. Just stick it in there, stuff it in. It threads through. Tie a knot in the other end. This was a little short that I couldn't actually use it on my wrist, but it gave me some color for it so I could find it if I were to drop it, out at the range or out at the woods. It'd stick right out with that bright orange on there. It's a nice little feature. Like I said, it operates very well. It shoots pretty well. We've had a few of them through the shop. Haven't heard any major complaints on it. A lot of the lower end releases, you do need to take, once you get it set where you want it, I would say put a small dab of purple Loctite, or maybe even some fingernail polish, just a little bit, just to make sure that those things don't back out. That can be a problem on some of these, although I haven't really heard it about this one much. It does have a nice feel. It comes back and it's crisp, it's clean, it's pretty quiet. For under 100 bucks, great way to go. If you're in the market for getting into a handheld, that would be a high recommendation for me. Also, next up is the Spot Hog Whippersnapper. Spot Hog's been around a long time. They make great sights. They make a lot of great products. Super high quality. Not as many features on this, but the way it operates, the way it works is so slick and clean. It's great. For probably 15 years, I've ran a Spot Hog Saturday Night Special. If you've been in, talked to me, you've seen this thing laying around. This one or its predecessor, which was exactly the same thing. Really like the release. Super clean, super easy to operate, except for the one thing is you have to set it by hand. That seems to be an issue that it's a little hard to get used to. And Spot Hog listened to their customers and found out, hey, look, let's fix that. So they figured out how to fix that. So for ease of handling, they made this one operate. So when you push it up, it has a bar that pulls and sets the sear. When you release it, it releases it. So you got your D-loop on your string of your bow. You just go up here, click, it grabs it, locks it in, draw it back. Surprisingly crisp, low travel. It's a really great release, very smooth and rounded. Fits the hand really nice. It's just over $100. I really recommend it. These guys have great warranty. They stand behind their products. Amazing. Take care of their people, and they're proud of their name. Made here in the US, so it's a ton of quality and a very simple design, very easy to use. It also has a spot for a lanyard loop, so you can run your D-loop material through it too, which I recommend because I didn't, and there's one of these somewhere in my woods. These are my two favorite budget-minded releases. Obviously, I shoot something in this family here on a regular basis. I use it here at the shop almost daily. Take it out, shoot 3D with it, hunt with it. Good quality, good price. Stop by Thunder Lakes, usually here, Tuesday through Friday for sure. Sometimes I'm here on Monday, sometimes I'm here on Saturday. But stop in, check them out. One of the other things that we do at Thunder Lakes is shoot it before you buy it. Bring your bow in. If you're looking for a release, bring your bow in. How do you know how that release acts to your bow, to your setup? It's going to react differently for everyone. So bring it in. We'll try it out. We got a tuning range over here. Throw a few arrows with it and get a feel for it. I'd rather you go home, have a great, successful, happy experience with your new release than to just sell your release and then, oh, you're stuck with it. Here, buy another one if you don't like it. Nah, that's not a good way to be. We're not going to do that here. So come in, try it, buy it, take it home, enjoy it. That's our goal. Thank you. Have a good day.